Here we are, man. After a little bit, I've been on a little bit of a hiatus. You see my sad dog. Yeah, I had to put the cone on her, man. She's been scratching her ass like crazy. Yeah, man, I've been on YouTube for a very long time. I think it's been about 9 years since I created this channel. I've been seriously doing YouTube for about 9 years. You know, when I say seriously, I definitely think the idea was there, but the effort and the art of doing it wasn't there. And I think the biggest problem I've always had is just analysis paralysis, bro. You start doubting yourself all the time, thinking that you need to do things to grow. And, I think what it ends up happening is it stops becoming a hobby. Like something that you used to love doing, man, all the time. You don't enjoy doing it anymore because all you care about now is getting more views, comparing yourself to other people so you could try to do what they're doing and making it somehow in your own eyes. And I kind of realize I just think that's such an unhealthy way to live. I am not happy with how I've been living on the YouTube space for a while. I've always had the dream of being a YouTuber, and I think what I've done to myself is I've kind of put my real life at halt because I've been chasing a dream. And I think I'm definitely done with that. It's not like I don't have a job or anything, but I just don't feel like I'm working as much as I used to. Or not even say used to. I'm not working as much as I probably should be to kind of like sustain my life in a healthier way. So from now on, man, I'm just going to hard focus on just my life, I think, in a way that's just a little bit more healthy and just do YouTube genuinely as a hobby and not really care anymore. And that's the way I think it should be. I know a lot of people kind of tell you this like in a duh type moment, but like I feel like we really do live in this lottery type system with YouTube where so many people just want to get out of their like lives that they're living right now so that they can do YouTube. I think it's great, man. The whole idea of like doing YouTube full time and this is your job. I do think though you're probably trading some, things that you have right now that you're like not appreciating for YouTube. Like, you know what I mean? If that makes any sense. Like just because you like make it on YouTube, that doesn't mean your problems go away. It probably gets even more complicated with money. I can't imagine like doing taxes while also doing YouTube. But yeah, I've been feeling down for quite a while, and I think it's just mainly because I mean there's some personal stuff going on at home, I won't really get into, just some like really bad, like I would say family drama, but it's just stuff that has been happening all my life that I'm just tired of dealing with. I've also simultaneously been dealing with the idea that, being on YouTube for 9 years, I don't want to try that hard anymore. I don't really want to, like, I'll still edit my videos and I'll still upload. But I don't think I want to put so much thought into every little thing that I do. I just want this to be a hobby at the end of the day. So whether that's just me talking to the camera or playing some games, I think that's what it should be. Or me even like reacting to some content, that's what I want it to be. I think I had a successful channel, man. I can at least say that. On my Nizami channel, one thing I learned is like you can get success, but like it does matter a lot what you do with that success. So if you ever make it big, man, whatever video pops off for you, I really hope that you're already doing something that you really enjoy doing. I wouldn't say that I hated what I was doing over there on that channel, but it got to a point where I felt like, dang, if I want to make videos, I'm going to have to do things that are a little bit harder to get views, and I just kind of feel like that wasn't fun, There's so many channels out there that I have huge respect for, but I just personally don't think I want to fit into that category. No offense to any of these channels, but a good channel that I always liked, his name is Zero. He's a challenge run Resident Evil channel. He does challenge runs on other games as well. But he actually used to comment on some of my videos. If you go to Nizami and look at my Resident Evil challenge runs, you can actually find some of his comments. And he was someone I followed for a little while, and he's been doing really good, man. But I just can't imagine trying to make a Zero video. Someone that, like, you literally got to do a painstakingly challenge run with intense editing. And that's great, man. I don't have any, like, disrespect for anyone like that. I'm not blaming the algorithm or anything like that. I just genuinely think I want this to be a hobby and just not something that I am trading all my time in my life for, Like, I think I kind of am starting to accept that this just may not even work out at all. And it's no one to blame, I think, but myself. You know, I didn't want to put in this crazy amount of effort for a video and have the endurance to say, oh, when it flops, I can just keep going. You know, I'm much more, I think, better off uploading every single day and having, like, it just be a hobby that I enjoy instead of, you know, trying super hard and then it not working. Like, there's so many people on YouTube, man. So many people uploading videos every single day. The fact that I think I'm special at all to, like, gain any sort of attention like that is just, I think, an insane way to think. But with that being said, like, I kind of come back to this to kind of let you know, man, just suspect the daily content like how I was doing before, like when I was uploading just videos of me talking and all that. I'm going to try my best, though, to not really look at the numbers on this channel anymore and just upload every day. It's not like I don't ever want to be, like, a success in my eyes or anymore, but I just don't want to put all my focus into this, like, let it affect me at all. Like, I think that's the biggest thing. I just don't want it to affect my life so much. There's so much more to life. Just focusing on numbers and trying to get money or hoping that your video does well, you know, and whether that video does well or not depends on your whole mood for the day, man. I just think that's such a terrible thing to think about. So, but yeah, 9 years of doing YouTube. If I can give you any advice, probably the biggest thing I would say is whatever you decide to do with your channel, just don't stop and just keep doing it. I think that's kind of what I'm still doing anyway. I always think that you'll never actually lose in YouTube long as you're still, like, uploading. Because, I mean, as long as you're still uploading videos, there's always a chance something might happen. And you know, if it doesn't happen, you know, you could die knowing that you tried. You know, which is a lot better than giving up, I think. Unless maybe you give up and you figure out you're really good at skateboarding and somehow become a professional skateboarder. But good luck in that, because, like, I don't think they make a lot of money. But hey, you be good at it, bro. That's all that really matters. So, yeah, man. I think that's what I'm going to do. But, yeah, man, I'm just going to try to focus on doing YouTube more and not care too much about results. Yeah, man, I guess that's my advice, too, man. If you're doing YouTube for so long, bro. I think your biggest weakness is yourself, man. Focusing on the numbers and everything else is just going to kill your vibe. A lot of people get, like, unenthusiastic after uploading and only getting so many views. And it's like... But anyway, man, I'm going to get off here. I just wanted to make a quick video kind of showing my return. And, you know, I plan on uploading a lot more. So, yeah, a bunch of more, like, FromSoft. I do want to play... I've been playing some other games like Helldivers 2 and Star Wars Battlefront 2. And, yeah. But anyway, with all that being said, man, I'll see you guys later. Peace.